Hello, everyone, and welcome to the unboxing. I've been waiting for, I guess you could say months if you really want to think about when the books were sent out. So it's been a good while, but we're here and the unboxing is about to begin. I'm joined by TJ, the Slabdragon himself. How you doing, TJ? You seem very calm. Last time we did this, you were like really nervous about that Spider Woman.
Yes, I'm not nervous about the Sentry, but
you're still nervous about the Sentry? Okay. So Rod is a little bit late. He is finishing a family Zoom meeting, and then he's going to jump in here at some point, and we will load him in. So he's gonna join us in the second half, if you will. I have a box here. I'm sorry for the squeaky chair. It's short-lived. I have a giant CGC box with no room inside. It's full to the brim. 14 slabs newly returned from CGC. 5 Marvel, 5 Indie, 2 Batman, and 2 Gi Joe slabs. And we're going to see what we find. I think 3 or 4 of them were gifts, including the first Sentry from TJ. The final Gi Joe book came from Kavi, and Kanto came from the Comic Queen. Nat sent me that. So I got a few. Oh, I got one from The Boy Who Had 7 as well. The death of Jason Todd. So it should be some fun things. Hoping for some 9/8s, and I just realized I left something on the other. I'm a little frazzled. Just got home like 10 minutes ago. So let me grab one other thing. Leave TJ there, sorry.
You're good.
I have my list of what we guessed the grades were going to be. And hey, TJ, can't you keep John on schedule? No, in fact.
No keeping John on schedule.
The irony of that is that I even told TJ this morning, I think, this was a show I would definitely not be late for.
Jinx yourself.
I absolutely jinxed myself. And so as a result, of course, I got stuck in I took 45 minutes to do a drive that is probably less than 10. I was just sitting in traffic. But hey, I got to catch up on some YouTube, I suppose. What are you going to do? So let's say hello to some folks in the chat before we start rolling through all this information. We got Captain Comics is here. Thank you, Captain. And I know Cap is going to be on Tony Sanders' show tonight. So that is going to be very exciting. He's going to be playing a tag team match there. We got Todd Christian. Hello to you. Hello to Rob Boswell. White Whale Comics. These are my tailgaters here.
Hi, Alec.
Old Wolf, yeah.
Hi,
sorry. JP. Yeah, there's JP. John's late. I'm shocked, I tell you. Hey, everyone. Thank you for that. Hello to Perry Comics. Good to see you. Perry, I don't know if you noticed, you're a wrench now. It's official. I've made Perry a wrench.
Why would you do that?
It was perfect timing. He is my lucky 13th. Hello to Mr. Comics 89. Matt, good to see you. Let's see here. Geek Aficionado. He had a great show discussing hunt lists for 2021 last night, and I'm hoping to join him at some point in February.
That was a good show.
They had some really cool insight and thoughts about what they're hunting for. Hello to Kachung. Good to see you. Yeah, working for the weekend. Speaking of which, I'm going to pour some Eagle Rare for tonight. I save this for special occasions, special unboxings. So I'll get that going here. It's in a cup that was sent to me by TJ, one of the Harry Potter themed tumblers. So it's I picked the Snape one that says always. Oop, where did I can't see it anymore because it's gone all foggy. But it does say always with the little logo there. Let's see, John. I can feel your beard getting grayer. My beard getting grayer than yours. Well, hey, It's the excitement of YouTube. That's what will do it for you. Let's see here. Who else do we got? People saying hi to Charlie. How are you? Glad for the weekend? Yes, she was very glad. Let's see here. Backseat driver is here. Good to see you, sir. Ben Compton, hello to you. Let's see here. Good luck. People saying good luck. Alex, the comic order says you had me at CGC unboxing. There you go. Can't blame you. These are usually very fun, and I'm excited to find out how this all plays out. I saw Lady Fantastic. Hello to you, my dear Caroline. I see Rod saying, sorry, he's going to be late. He's in the video chat with the family. Totally understand, man. Family first. Totally get it. Happy, let's see, Friday to, 9/8 Friday is what Sick Rick is hoping I get. JP says, TJ, your video is posted and ready to go.
Huh?
I think he means tomorrow's video, the look back that you love.
Oh, okay.
Is ready.
Yes.
It's locked and loaded. Yes, indeed. There goes the neighborhood. I agree. It's all happened. But I think he said hi and then left, so he still has no idea, which is kind of the fun of it. Hello to Sharon. Good to see you in here. And Comic Books NYC, one of the guys whose book he gifted me is sitting right there ready to unbox. Kavi, how you doing, man? He's on his push to 1,000. And yesterday in my community tab, I posted or reposted his video where he announces the giveaway and tells you what you got to do to get involved. So definitely check that out if you have not. Alex says he's scheduled for his show in December of 2021. Oh, my goodness. I think you'll know what you're hunting. Yeah, by then. I think you'll know. All right. I think I got everybody. So let's talk about what we're doing here. Yeah, we're unboxing a ton of books, 14 slabs. If you've been watching the series that this is a part of on my channel, TJ and Rod have been joining me to discuss, which books to send, why sending one versus another. I knew it was going to be a modern submission. Hello, Los. So it had to be books of a certain age. And I wanted to make sure that they were books that had a good return on investment, that made good choices. So we went through a lot of discussions on which books to send. And I sent off about 24 to get pressed and cleaned with Andrew over at Andrew's Comics and Dogs. And I linked his Instagram down below. And then based on his guesstimates and mine, we kind of went through and narrowed the list down to the 14 that we ended up sending in. Old Wolf says he just poured a rye, so let's do this. Cheers to you. Cheers to you, TJ. Happy
Cheers.
weekend, everybody. And it ended up, like I said, 5 Marvel, 5 Indie, 2 Batman, and 2 Gi Joe. Excuse me. Let's see here. And TJ's given me the go collect info for these books, so we can kind of see where did I come out in the end financially. Should be exciting. Kate hooked me up by going through and taping these up for me. Usually my wife does it, but she's been busy, and Kate helped out. So there she is. You're wearing your turban?
My turban.
It's a good look. She just took her shower. So there you go.
Hi, Kate.
All right. So here we go. We've got our stack. We got 14 books in here, and all grades covered, sealed. I have no clue what the grades are going to be on these books. I've been very patient, and I have not looked. I have not checked. This is only my second submission overall. I sent a group of books at one point to get reholdered, but that don't really count as an actual submission to me. Hello, Kate is here. Burning Block. Good to see you, sir. I still don't know when. I'm scheduled for Jimmy's show. He says it's like 12 shows. There you go. Hey, he's got a lot planned. I just said somewhere in February, and I think he'll pencil me somewhere. So I don't know that the books are ordered, so we can organize them a little bit. I got 2 Batman. In the chat, what do you want? I got 2 Batman. I got 5 Indies. I got 5 Marvel, and I got 2 Gi Joe. So in the chat, what do you want? Do you want a certain kind of book first? I'll organize them here a little bit. I know which book TJ's excited about. Let's see here. Rod just sent a super chat. Thank you, man. You'll be here soon. We're not going to go too fast. We're going to definitely go slow. We're not going to rush this. Biggie Shack is here. Hello to you. Big O, hello to you. Covered grades is always the best. It's so exciting. It's a Christmas kind of thing. So I got one yes Batman, one wait for Batman. G.I. Joe, 2 G.I. Joes, one more G.I. Joe. Let's see, the first one to get 3. How about that? I want a super disappointed reaction to everything under 9.8. I'll go through and talk about books and what my guess the grade is before I open it. And there's that third G.I. Joe from Geek Aficionado. Jimmy says G.I. Joe. All right.
I can never do what you do. I can never do that.
What's that?
I can never do what you do. I know the grades before I even get the books back. Not a chance. I'm waiting.
I because I do this so rarely, I think I just I want to drag it out as much as I possibly can.
Yeah, I'm the guy that's on the website checking the status to see if the grades are in yet.
Are you the kid who would sneak through the house to find their Christmas presents too?
Oh, I was, yes. Yeah.
Okay, so here we have. This was a gift that Kavi got me when I saw him up in Los Angeles. This is the somewhat low print run final issue of the original run of G.I. Joe. A very kind of sweet, emotional book looking at Snake Eyes reflecting on his years of service in the military and what that means. And he's kind of writing a letter to a young kid who's thinking about joining the military. So it's a really powerful, thought-provoking issue. And because the print run was so low, issue 155 doesn't have like a huge amount of books. The copy was nice enough that I felt like it was in the high 9s. My presser and cleaner agreed with me. He was saying, though, probably 9.4, 9.2 maybe. So I was hopeful that I would get a 9.4 out of it. So we shall see what we get. February 2020 feels like 20 years ago when this book was hunted down on the streets of Los Angeles, right? And we took pictures outside of the shop where they had a Spider-Man costume in a mannequin wearing a Kobe Bryant jersey. So there we go. So here we go. Let me switch this like that. There we go. All right, so here we go. Hoping for that high 9, but we'll see where we end up. Maybe 9.4. Ooh, that is a lot lower than I was hoping, but it doesn't matter. This is a book I wasn't going to sell anyways. This is definitely for me. A little lower than I wanted, but definitely knew it was in the 9s somewhere. Just was hoping for a slightly higher 9, but I mean, it definitely had a ding or two, but nothing that was like color breaking. Oh, well. But super happy with this. I just don't see these in the wild very often. They just don't pop up. So to see one was like, dang, I wanted this book. And with this run, I feel like for me, there's only 3 books. It's the first one, the last one, and the other one that I have in this box. So definitely an awesome book to have. 9.4 is near mint. I almost wore that shirt, Alec, but I thought that was tempting fate in the wrong sort of way. I almost wore it, but then I decided to go with Reggie's shirt anyways, because he's a 9.8 guy, so maybe it would give me some good luck. We shall see. TJ, reach through, take that tape off. Boom. There you go. Boom. I don't know how many are on the census. Let's take a look here at the grading information for this book. Where are we at? Boom. Sorry. A 9.0 is $120. At least it was when I sent it in. So a 9.0 goes for $120. A 9.8 goes for $375 on that G.I. Joe book. Let's put it back here behind me. So this is my first G.I. Joe slab. I really only wanted 3 of the books from the G.I. Joe run. The original first issue, the final issue, and the silent issue. There it is. Geek Aficionado knows what's up. So let's do that other G.I. Joe. Clear off the Joe stuff early. Some people not big G.I. Joe fans. Personally, I feel like these comics hold up way better than that TV show. I tried to rewatch the Gi Joe TV series, which I loved a bunch as a kid. I tried to rewatch that, and it did not hold up. It did not hold up well. Now this book, my grader Andrew and I were thinking was an 8.5, maybe a 9.0. So hopefully it gets that 8.5. I think the price I paid was I paid way under that. So hopefully we can get. Oops, people saying hi, people saying bye, people jumping in and out. Hello, Daymares, and hello, Firehawk is in here. Good to see you. So I'm a big fan of this issue. It's a great, great book. The animated movie is still great, says White Whale. I just was disappointed by rewatching the show. So I'm hoping for an 8.5 on this. It has a spine tick, but other than that, I think the colors are really sharp. The back got nicely cleaned and pressed. So we shall see how we do here. Yep, there we go. 8.5, spot on. Bless you. Or I don't know what you say when somebody coughs. So I was 8.5ing it. So at 8.5, I'm right where I want to be. This is a great, great comic. So I'm just super, super happy to have a copy of this. One of only 3 that I ever really want. Give us a good close-up so we can guess. Sorry, Biggie. I will do that for the next one. Absolutely. Lady Fantastic says her little brother loved the TV series. It's pretty hilarious. So yeah, very happy with that. Boom and boom. Got off to a good G.I. Joe start there. Those were 2 of the books I thought would get lower grades overall. I did not expect those to get like a 9.6. That was hopeful, but not likely. Hello to Mastodon. Good to see you, Donnie. Yeah, it is blowing up. And I will say I have 2 copies. I have this one, which is my nicer one. And then I have a reader copy as well. So I have 2 now. I may sell the reader copy at some point, but I just wanted to have that. And I have a mid-grade copy of issue 1. I'm still looking for a nicer 8.5 higher issue of that. All right, TJ, are you ready for the century? Is that what you're?
Nah, not yet.
Not yet. Not yet.
I'm gonna do the book. I'll sweat for a bit.
Then I'll do the other book that might be slightly lower, but Alec will be pumped on this one. When we did book club, and he wanted to cover Death, the High Cost of Living, I found a copy of Sandman issue 8, where they first appeared, Death in the DC universe, and it was a nice high grade copy. My presser said 9.2, 9.4 range, so I was very, very happy that I could find one that cheap and that nice looking. Let's see. Biggie wanted to see it a little closer, so let's see what we say here, Biggie. As far as what's going on here, Biggs, God, I don't see a whole ton. You're going to get a ton of glare. I'm sorry about that. But the colors are sharp. No dings. No scuffs. Maybe this top corner. I don't know. Let's see if the focus ever gets there. That top corner might be a little bit. I don't know. The back. Let's see. The back has the original Batman logo on the back for the movie, and I don't see anything there. I see a little bit of a. Maybe there's a little something right. Yeah, right there above my finger. That might be a little. Yeah, there you can see a little better right there in the little blue circle, and then there's something right here, but I think it's on the plastic. I don't know. Biggie says 9.2. There you go. It's a great book, a huge book, and obviously she's going to probably show up in a movie here at some point. So I just was hoping to get if I can get a 9.2 or 9.4, I think I'd be super pumped on that. Let's go. Where are we? Right here. Let's see where we are. Biggie says 9.2. It's funnier to guess low grades. There you go. Oh, 9.4. There we go. That's a little better than what I wanted. Nice. I didn't think I was going to get a 9.8, which this book and a 9.8 is a very expensive book. I forgot to check the prices on the last two, so let's go here and take a look at that. Where's the Gi Joe? The 9 was that 8.5? Yeah, 8.5 is $200, and 8.5 in that Gi Joe issue 21. And let's take a look here at the Young Lady Death. A 9.4 is $170. That's the market for this one. Great character. I really just wanted, because I enjoyed the character. I thought she was very entertaining in that High Cost of Living. And then I've since gone and read the trade. It's like the first 10 or 12 issues. And yeah, she's obviously the best part about it, for me, at least. All right, so we're getting the lower ones, although this was a nice one, out of the way. Most of the rest of these, I think, have a fair shot at a 9.6, I think, overall. Hello, Steve and Spock are here. Good to see you guys. 9.4, right? There you go. Alec is very excited. He wants those 9.4s all day. Cheers to you all. Having a little celebratory sip. I want to pace myself here. I don't want to go crazy here. Lord Roscoe, good to see you. Perpetual Comics, hello to you. See if I missed anybody else. Ooh, a lot of people guessing 9.4s, or at least shouting out 9.4 after I peeled it off from those. So there you go. Hello, Dudes Talking Comics. Mo, good to see you, sir. They had a great show. Mo and TK yesterday had a great discussion. I was doing the rowing machine and listening to him and jumping over to Burke every once in a while, and then jumping over to Jimmy. Okay. I'm going to do a book for my daughters. Canto. I felt like this book had a real shot at a 9.8. So I'm not guaranteeing that it's a 9.8, but I think it has a real shot. It does not have any of the huge creasing that a lot of these issues have. The spine is crystal clean. It's nice and black all the way along the edging. No foxing, no like scuffing. I mean, going along there. The corners super sharp. This came from D Comic Queen Nat. And so I would love it if this came as a 9.8. I have a lot of hope. If it's for the girls, it's definitely a 9.8. Biggie knows my girls' collections. They have more 9.8s than I do. But the girls and I have really been enjoying this. I think I even liked it more than them. That might be the long and short of it. Oh, the back. I forgot how just absolutely sharp the back looks. I put fingerprints all over it, but sweaty hands. I'm nervous. I'm excited. What do you expect? So I did 9.9. Now you're getting crazy. Come on now, Firehawk. Don't get crazy. What is Lady Fantastic doing? It can't be possible, right? There you go. So I've been really enjoying this. This was a gift. So this book's not going anywhere, no matter what it gets. This is the copy that Nat gave us. So just hoping for, as nice a copy as we can find. 9.85 to JP 10.0. All right, so here, what do we got? Oh, baby. Yes. Oh, man. Oh, baby. That is awesome. That is great. Of course, Biggie Shack called it. I think Biggie was the first one to call it. It's for the girls. It's a 9.8. Just fits in nicely with their collection. Yeah, harder book to get in a 9.8. Huge thanks to Nat for sending this, and for Andrew for obviously cleaning it up nice and making sure that it came back the way we wanted. That is so cool. Oh, I'm going to tag Nat in this later to make sure she saw it. Maybe next time, John. There it is, Rod. Look, boom. Canto. I'll tell you, Edwin is the one who really put me onto this book. Continually shouting me out, saying, you got to read this. You got girls who would just absolutely freak for this. They'll love it. Let's check, Kachung. Let's check. Again, TJ hooking me up, giving me all the stats on these books. This says $450. is what this goes for in a 9.8. But like I said, not for sale. This is something, you know, I don't care if they make the greatest animated series ever out of this and it's like $1,000, but we're never selling this. This is a book that was a gift, and for me, it represents Edwin and Nat and all the good things I love about our community. So this isn't going anywhere. Beauty. Awesome. Can't wait to have Boer and Zucker on for an interview and be able to like have that in the background. My hair's a little crazy. I just was having a long day. How you doing,
That'd be
TJ?
a good show. I would love to have the writer of that on, you interviewing him on like book club or something.
Have you seen them interviewed before?
Yes, he's a nice guy. Yeah.
And I don't know if you know, the artist is an EMT in New York. And when I interviewed him for, I think Mainframe? No, it was for 1-2 Comic Talk. Kevin did an interview with them, and I got to join. He was it was the very beginning of COVID, and he was asking for masks because he was having to work without masks as an EMT. He draws comic books, and he's a paramedic on the side. So 2 really unique individuals, absolutely. Hello, Jen. Good to see you. I was watching her show on the way home. Third person, we are not selling this. Oh, my goodness. Look at those beautiful. Hey, Bearded. He dropped a really funny edited video today. Charlie and I were laughing the whole way home. He was dunking his face in ice water if he got an answer wrong. And I'm sure, TJ, you would know all the answers to all the questions. His wife was quizzing him by giving him the title of a comic book and the issue number, and he had to name the first appearance in that book. And every answer he got wrong, he had to do a face bath in ice water. And every answer he got right, she had to do it. It was hilarious. And Charlie was loving it, right?
It's an awesome show.
So the wife has frostbite, I take it?
Right. Well, it's funny because he's not confident in that knowledge. So he was like, I'm not sure how this is going to go. And yeah, be careful, don't bump anything. Hey, did you see this? 9.8. Look at that. Add that to your 9.8 collection, huh?
Also, Bear, I don't know if you saw my comment.
Yeah.
But one of my comments was you asked for a new idea for the show, and mine was you should take the names of characters but put them in emojis, and then have Mrs. Bearded or Mr. Bearded or Bearded guess.
Yeah. So like you put your characters in emojis, and can you guess which character the emojis are representing?
So Spider-Man, you do a spider and a man.
Right.
Dr. Doom or Storm, you could do just like a rain cloud.
A lightning cloud and a woman, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was funny. I like that idea. Very creative. People saying hi. Yes, I got a Sandman. My Sandman 8 came back as a 9.4, Jen. Very happy about that. Sorry, TJ, you were saying something?
No, I didn't.
Oh, sorry. You don't want your daughter to touch the precious. I didn't want her to bump the scotch on the ground, or the whiskey on the ground. That's what I was worried about.
That's funny.
What?
What she said. Lady Fantastic was that. That was funny.
She's got big ideas.
That's true. Like how about getting a dog?
Oh goodness, get out of here. Get out of here. I got you a 9.8 slab. I got your Kanto 9.8.
You don't have to walk it either.
What's that?
You don't have to walk it.
Right. Exactly. Don't have to clean up the backyard from all its messes or anything like that. Okay, so what have we opened? 2 G.I. Joes and 2 indies. Should I do the Alec books?
Yeah.
All right. So I bought a handful of slabs from White Whale Comics, and he was in the chat. I don't know if he's still in the chat. And they were all New Mutants books from a run that has meant a lot to me. And I had sold my copy of New Mutants 98. I had never owned a New Mutants 87. And Alec was like, well, hey, these books have never been pressed. They've just been bought and slabbed. Maybe you can get a grade bump out of these. Let's see what we got. There he is, White Whale. So this is my first like grade resubmit, right? We took the New Mutants 87 and the New Mutants 98, got them pressed, got them cleaned, and we're hopeful that they come back as higher grades than when they went in the first place.
Does
I will say,
books anymore?
What's that?
Does that mean Alec doesn't own these books anymore?
He doesn't, but he sold them because he doesn't want them anymore.
Uh-huh.
And he knew that I did. I do love Cable. I'm a big fan of Cable, especially the old man Cable. I really enjoy. And I've never owned this book, and I was very excited to have a copy, much less to press and clean one and upgrade it.
Yeah, those are must-haves.
They no longer.
Those are must-haves for any X-Men collector.
And for me, I needed them back I needed the Deadpool back in my collection, and I wanted to own one of those for the very first time. Good catch, John. Good catch. So I'm Alec, if you can remind me, one of these was a 9.4 and one of them was a 9.2 or a 9.0. I'm sorry, I'm already forgetting, and I was hoping to have a few minutes when I got home to remind myself on Instagram, because I had posted them on Instagram, and I'm sorry that I forgot to save the photo of them before I got them pressed and cleaned. But I know I put them somewhere, and I'm so sorry, I can't remember. He says the 9.8 was a 9.4 and the 87 was a 9.0. Perfect. Dude, you just saved me like the stress of trying to figure it out. So there you go. So this is the 87 was a 9.0. We had it pressed and cleaned, and we were just hoping to get, can we get a bump out of it? Can we get anything out of it? We didn't try the Comic Head 84 let it breathe method. But didn't go with that. So there's a tiny, super tiny tick up here in the box. I don't know how well that one's going to show up. Right about in the middle there is a tiny little tick. The corners are pretty sharp. There's a little blonde hair from one of my daughters. Corners look good. Yeah, there might be a second one right above the price before you get to the box. There might be a tiny little, they're super tiny.
Yeah, that might also be a part of the printing process.
Right. Yeah, newsstands as well. They're newsstands. The back looks really good. Not the most even printing, because you can see the pages up here. But down here, the pages are hidden. So the cover is not on. Now, the wrap is a little bit off.
Does not affect grade.
That doesn't affect grade. So we'll see what we get here. Newsstand. My birthday's coming soon in August, but I'm not selling this. Absolutely not selling this. Firstly, because I bought it from a really good friend. Secondly, it's the only copy of 87 I've ever owned. So this is going to be a book that I hold on to for sure. So let's see how we did. It was a 9.0. Pressing and cleaning made it a 9.2. So we did get a bump on this bad boy. Awesome. Super happy with that.
Nice. I thought you had the gold copy of the second print, though.
I think I sold it. I had a couple of those over the years, but I always considered them dollar books. I was always like, I don't really care about that. So I think I sold that one. 9.2s go for $130. So awesome. Great bump. A bump is a bump, right?
Yep.
Absolutely got the bump. So I just honestly, I love the character. The cover is just a bit of ridiculousness from Liefeld / McFarlane together. So very happy with that. Any bump is a good thing for sure. I'm running out of room, so Cable's going to lay down right here before Wade Wilson joins him. Way early. Birthday wishes. Yeah, birthday wishes in advance for Old Wolf. way in advance. What did he say? His birthday's coming soon. It's in August. There it is. Hello, Lost in Comics. Good to see you. Thanks, Biggie. I mean, I finally got back into my corner and was able to hang things up. And I decided that I was going to make better use of these 4 comic holders and put some fun indies up. So I got Lady Killer, I got Spencer and Locke, I got Paper Girls, and I got Die. So I could hang some. I made those a little more prominent. I got rid of I still haven't figured out where I Am Iron Man's going to end up. If I hang it too low, you won't see it. So we'll see where that goes. We'll see how that ends up.
This is as long as you don't lose Chinatown.
No, that's not going anywhere. Not going anywhere. Not going to happen. So this is the one, and I'll go back up to what Alex said. This one was a 9.4. And my presser said, I don't know how this got a 9.4. I don't think it's going to hold. He thought maybe this could go down. So this is the one we were a little more worried about. Could this stay a 9.4 or could it go up? So he said there was some spine issues. One particular tick that rolled around to the back. God, I'm not seeing it, but maybe I trust his eyes, absolutely. I'm not wearing my glasses. So I'm assuming it's this one right here because I don't see a lot else. It's like right where that shadow is in Cable's neck. I don't know how well the light's going to cooperate here. Just a slight one. And then he was saying it wrapped around enough, and I could kind of see a little bit of it right there in the center. So it's the same general area, kind of pops around this side as well. But it doesn't seem to break color to me. I don't know. So this is a trickier one. It was a tricky one to gauge. But if it holds, it holds. That would be awesome. If it bumps, it bumps. Hey, who knows? So I'll mark that, and we'll see what we end up with. Let's hope. Hey, let's hope. I don't know why you'd crack a 9.4, already the perfect grade, but whatever. It's your book now, says Alec. Hello, Vince McLean, the comic machine. He said, let's see the grade, so let's do it. Let's do it. It held. It held. 9.4. There you go. Perfect grade. Why would you crack a 9.4? So, very, very happy to own these characters' first appearances. Super, super pumped. And thanks again to Alec for the crazy good deal. And I also got New Mutants issue 1, which I might send to get cracked and reslabbed as well. So awesome books. And yeah, I'm a huge mutant fan, and these are 2 of the most famous mutants you could ask for. Oh, sorry. Kate did a really good job of putting tape on every spot where that grade appears in these new slabs. So awesome. I think you got lucky on that. I for sure agree that I was happy that it held on to 9.4 and didn't go to a 9.2 or a 9.0 or anything like that. So I fully agree. Khonshu is here, and Comics and Death Metal is here. Thank you for coming by. Much appreciated. So far, I think we're doing pretty well as far as where the grades fell out. Let's see. We're down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 books that I think are guaranteed 9.8 or really close 9.6s. I'm going to open an indie. Sorry, TJ, if you really wanted to get to the Century.
It's fine.
This is the book I pulled out first when Kate was done, and I wanted to look at it in the new slab. I bought 3 of these from my comic book shop when I found them. I'm a big fan of the Savage Dragon, and as the slab says here, this is Dragon Appearance, Angel Medina's first pro work in a pinup. But this, for real fans, is the first Savage Dragon. He had appeared in 2 books called Graphic Fantasy before this. making TJ wait, says JP. And in the graphic fantasy books, he's simply called Paul Dragon. I've never seen one of these Savage Dragon books in the wild. And then one day my LCS put one up and said, oh yeah, I found a few in back. And I bought it instantly. And then he put another one up and I bought that one and bought it for I Got Issues. And then he put the third one up and I just said, can you cut me a deal? I bought the other two. Just sell me all three. So I have a raw one, I have a slabbed one, and I Got Issues got one a couple months back. Like, no burn to Issues, but I kept the nicest copy of the three. And that was the one I sent to get pressed and cleaned. My cleaner said, I think this is a straight 9.6. He's like, I don't think you'll get a 9.8. I don't think it'll be a 9.4. He's like, I think this is a straight 9.6. He said there were no huge issues. This corner is a little round. Not as perfectly square, but I don't know.
Not that round.
Not super round or anything like that. Yeah, I don't see the just so you know, it's a wraparound cover. There's like stuff. There's art on the back. It's not anything wild. It's a Megaton issue 3. And again, the only 3 copies I've ever seen in the wild were all at my comic book shop. He had stuffed them in a box and was like, oh, I didn't realize I still had these. This corner looks a little dented, maybe a little bit. I don't know.
Pull the tape.
Okay, sorry, I'm going too slow. Too slow. Ooh. Yes.
Yeah, it wasn't that round. Yeah.
It was not round at all, apparently. TJ's like, stop this. Stop dragging it out. I'm a content creator first, TJ. Collector second, apparently. Oh, man. I am super
John, you need to teach your technique to JP.
Yeah.
To make his shows last longer. Yes.
Stretch
it
stretch.
out. Yes. Stretch it out. Yes.
This might be the book I was most excited to get back. And to have a 9.8, yeah, that is awesome. If I ever get to meet Eric Larson at a Comic-Con, I might just have CGC open it, press it, sign it. What?
Don't touch that book. It's a 9.8. Do not crack it again.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Foolishness.
Get the other one slab.
Exactly. Get the raw one signed and submit it. Yes.
JP says at this rate, John is going to make my 2-year stream start on my 3rd year anniversary. There you go. All right, so this one I'm gonna trade out the silent issue of Gi Joe and put Savage back up because he earned that place of honor here.
Yeah, that's a great book and that's a great grade.
I'm very, very excited about that. Ooh. I did not know that you were a fan as well, Biggie. I'm happy to hear that.
I'm still disappointed. There's one issue of Savage Dragon they will not grade.
Which one is that? Oh, the really raw one.
Yes.
Is it 225? Right?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, I have that in the poly bag, and I have one that's not in the poly bag. That is a beauty. Pull the Bear Island and crack the 9.8 for the SIG. How many on the census? Good question. And actually, I did not go over the pricing on the last few. I screwed up with that. I'm sorry. A 9.2 on the New Mutants. I think I already told you it was 130. A 9.4 on New Mutants 98 is a 360 book. A 9.8 on Megaton 3 is a $250 book. The CGC census says there are 40 9.8s, almost 60 9.6s, and 30 9.4s of Megaton 3. So not a huge slabbed book.
And now there are 41.
Boom. Just went up one. John flexing on us. Flexing with my Savage Dragon. A book that is not not like people are hunting. I'm the only moron hunting for this book, but I'm a happy moron. Okay, so let's see what we got here. I got 2 more indies. I got I got 3 Marvel books, and I got 2. I haven't done a Batman book yet. Should I do one of those Batmans?
Yeah, do the one that Matt sent you.
That's what I thought you would say. So this was a Christmas gift 1 year ago from the boy who had 7, and he said, "I think this book's going to pop a 9.8. I think it's a beauty. Get it pressed, get it cleaned. For the death of Jason Todd. This is a big boy book if you can get it in a 9.8. So let's see here. Yeah. So my cleaner thought this was also a 9.8. So how many on the census? I think I answered that, didn't I? I think I answered that. So there were, I think it said 40 in a 9.8.
41.
41 now. So yeah, this is, it's just black as black can be. I don't see any scuffs or Uggs. It looks like a hair on the inside, maybe. I don't know. It's right above the N in Batman. There's a little something. I don't know if I can catch the light on it. Yeah, do you see it right above the N? Something right there. I don't know. But the book looks beautiful. Just it's tough. It's black on the front and the back, absolutely everywhere. Yarn Man, there goes the show. Oh my goodness. Got to speed it up. Sorry, White World Comics says speed it up. All right, so did the boy who had 7 call it?
Yes.
He did. Trust in the boy who had 7. He's going to be very excited when I post this on Instagram that he called it, that he knew it. Press and a clean. The Death of Jason Todd. Great book. Average grade reveal is 10 minutes. Will not go faster. There's a hair in my comic. What are you going to do? Another one. 9.8. Like I told you, I think we're getting into the 9.6, 9.8 range. Those early, I went through the ones that I thought would be a little lower. You know, Matt knows his 9.8s. Absolutely. So yeah, 9.8 white pages, like Matt told me it would be. So thank you, Matt. This is an awesome, awesome book. And the other book that's in here, my other Batman book, is When He Comes Back Again. So I got that one, but people said to save a Batman book till later, so I'm saving that one for later. I think that 9.8 made John forget he was a Savage Dragon fan. No, it did not. It did not. New DNA grader caching. Yeah, there you go. There you go. All right. You know, TJ, I'm going to do these 2. I sent 2 of these in. So, JP Budget Collecting and I are both big fans of Jane Foster as Thor. This is the first, in some people's minds, excuse me, first full appearance of her as Thor. Obviously, there are books when we don't know that it's Jane, but that's like this run here, and then later she reveals that she's Jane. There's a ton of keys all through here, and I had 2 copies that I thought were really great, high grade. We got them pressed and cleaned, and my presser said, "I think that you're gonna get some 9.8s out of these." Look, JP's got 2 as well. I just think it's absolutely awesome. Sorry, price on the Batman book. My bad. I'm just very excited, you guys. I'm sorry. Very excited. A 9.8 in that book of the Death of Jason Todd, a 9.8 is $300. So there you go. 300. And was there one before that I missed? No, I think we're on 10. I think that was the only one I missed.
Good.
Stop slowing him down. JP. All right, so here's the first one. Did I get a 9.8 on one of these? Yes. One of them's a 9.8. There you go. Again, I think this book is due to spike again. I think this book is going to go up. When we see that first trailer, when the movie drops, this book is going to continue to be a hot book. I'm going to keep one of these no matter what. I don't know which one. It doesn't really matter to me because I just want to have the full run. This is a $130 book, part of that amazing Jason Aaron run. I know you're a big fan of this run, right, TJ?
Yes. And I think that's on JP's list of It'll Be Back.
Exactly. Yeah. This is a book that I think has some staying power, will last for a little bit. And for me, it was more about I want the whole run. I'm still collecting a few of the non-key issues from God of Thunder all the way through. I want to get the full Unworthy Thor. I think that's a really good, unappreciated run. I think they could make a really cool Unworthy Thor movie. It would be awesome.
Do you have any of the God Butcher books?
Yes, I got all the keys from the God Butcher God of Thunder run. I'm just missing some of the like filler ones.
It's a good thing you already have them. Yes.
Thanks. Shout out to the Backseat Driver, because my next modern submission will probably include those books as well. So I'll probably send the first cameo, first full, all that kind of stuff. So here's the other one. Let's see what we did. 2 for 2. Nailed it. Awesome. So pumped to have. So I will definitely sell one of these at some point, but I probably will wait for a trailer with Natalie Portman flexing, looking all boss.
What's the value right now?
$130.
Yeah. It's definitely going to be more.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. It's okay, Patrick Wall. There are cash traps in the world. Personally, I don't think this is a cash trap at all. I absolutely love this story. I think it's an absolutely amazing read. Too good. All right. Old Wolf's like, I'm on the Crown Royal, John. You better speed it up. So there you go. Dave Mayer says 125 shipped. Again, the numbers I'm using are pretty much all the ones I used for my show with TJ in October, November, when we were picking which ones to send. So boom, there you go. All right. I've got one DC Batman book. I got one Marvel, and I got 2 indies.
Indies.
All right. I got 2 fun variants here. So I'm going to start with the Jenny Frizen. Something's Killing the Children. I know the issue copy, however, cover A is the hot one. Everybody loves cover A. I'm sorry. This is the beauty. This is the cover. That if everybody wants to blow hundreds of dollars on that one, I think they're foolish, and I think this is the book. But everybody does their own thing. I'm fine either way. This was the copy I bought off of the rack to do book club with White Whale. So this is the one I wanted. I love the expression on her face, the mask, the blood. It's all just good. This is the book for me of the issue number 1s and everything. So first, it says first appearance of Erica Slaughter. This is the Virgin Jenny Frizen variant, unlocked retailer edition, is what it says here on the cover. So I thought this was a 9.8. My LCS, my presser thought it was a 9.8. I only read it the one time. Did it stay a 9.8? Yes. There we go. Easily one of my favorite Boom Studios books. Right there with Alienated. Really, really, really great. And this is, I think Erica Slaughter is going to be a character that pops up on a show or a movie somewhere down the line. This is a book that's going to be harder to get. There it is. He's got a 9.8 signed Frizen cover. There you go. That's the cover he got. Couldn't pass it up. I just absolutely love the character of Erica Slaughter. I think is a really cool idea, really great concept. And I think this character is going to continue to get awesome. So got that one. 9.8. We're in the 9.8 range, TJ. We're doing it. All right. My other indie book. My other indie is the pink variant for Oblivion Song. I bought this in Baltimore, hanging out with White Whale Comics. We bought a whole scat of books and pooled it together to get a good deal. It was the only pink variant I could find at the entire Comic-Con, the pink signature variant. I really do like this story. I had just done a show talking to Edwin about this book and found one in Baltimore. I was just over the moon. I've never opened this book. I never touched it. I just kept it in the bag the whole time, knowing eventually I would send it in. So I followed Chet Eye's method: read it in trade, send the book in and get it slabbed. My presser said this might be a 9.6. Hard to be sure. I'm sorry, I didn't give you the pricing on the Something's Killing the Children is $140 for a 9/8 of that variant cover for the Frizen. So there you go. Everybody needs more Jenny Frizen in their lives. Let's just be clear about that.
Is he still in Adam's basement?
No, that's Stephanie Hans. She's the one.
Stephanie Hans. Okay.
But hey, if you're gonna hold any,
confused. Yes.
I'll take Jenny Frizen in my basement. We can trade off. So yeah, this is just so people know, for Oblivion Song, they've never had any variants. They've never had any store exclusives. You know, Kirkman always is trying to screw the speculator, and I love it. What they did were these sneaky pink signature variants. There weren't that many, and they just sort of sent them, and you just had to find them and hope that they were in a nice high grade. So I'm hopeful that I got a nice high grade. Let's see how we did here. Yes. Boom. Oh, man. This is not going anywhere. Oh, I did not think this would get a 9/8, so that is awesome. Oh, baby. This, yeah. Oh, my gosh. That is so cool. Oh, yes. My wife just got home. Geek aficionado. Shh. So yeah, I'm super pumped on this, getting the pink variant in a 9/8. Let's take a look at what that book goes for in that 9/8. Let's see here. This is a shockingly low $95 in a 9/8.
For now.
Wow. For now, yeah. The second they make a Kirkman TV series out of this, and I will legitimately say Oblivion Song is a better read than Walking Dead. I will say that my entire life. I think this is a more original idea. I think this comic is a better written comic, and I am down for this as a TV series. Way, way better. Sorry, John. Issue 25 had variants of Oblivion Song. I meant issue number 1 had no variants. They did not do any alternate covers for this except the pink variant. Bueller, it's nice to see you, sir. Hello to Two Gun Pedro and Hack. My birthday's next week, John, so thanks in advance. Yeah, so I'm super pumped on this. Even Perry, he knows what's up. Perry, did you notice your wrench, my brother? No comment on the wrench? You got a wrench, my man. I just did that yesterday. Borinquen got that pink signature variant. Boom, 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 boom. It's a really good read, Firehawk. I've read the first 2 trades, and I've been reading it in trade. This is the only individual issue that I've purchased. Absolutely love it. The one that comes with statues has him looking back. Ooh, that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. So yeah, if you're a Kirkman fan and you haven't checked this out, I would highly recommend it. That's an awesome book. Awesome variant. All right, TJ. Getting down to the end of the line here, my man. We got 2 books left. This one, that was a huge gift from TJ. Very, very awesome. Perry's not a wrench on my feed. Uh-oh.
Save that one for last.
All right. Save it for last, he says. And the other one is Batman 635. First appearance of the Red Hood Jason Todd coming back from the dead. Okay. Sorry, Perry. I will fix it again. I thought I had updated my information here.
Is that a regular cover or a variant cover?
It's is there a variant to this one?
I wasn't sure. I thought
this is let's see, the barcode says 1, so this is variant cover number 1.
That's a great cover.
Yeah, it's an awesome cover. I really do enjoy the read. I've read the huge thick trade paperback for this, where they break down all the layers of Red Hood being back in and all that kind of stuff. Oh, I thought I approved Perry here. What is it? Oh, I didn't put it in the right place. Sorry, Perry. My bad. All right, I'm going to do it while we're live. Do it live. Do it live. Sorry, Perry. I made you approved, but I did not put you in put your channel in the right place. Sorry. Shout out to Perry, who is almost at 12,000 subscribers. If you can get that far watching TV shows and movies on your channel, then do it. Sorry, Perry. I put it in the wrong spot. You were an approved user, not a wrench. Fixed. Barry says he spilled Coke on this book and tossed it out. Don't tell my brother. There you go. Sorry, JP, slowing it down again, but I've only got 2 books left, man. We're going to be right on time.
I'm trying.
JP's show starts at 6 on my time, so in 20 minutes, he's gonna be celebrating his 2-year anniversary. So boom, there you go. He just unblocked you. Does he have a wrench? Hopefully, he's got a wrench. I'm a big fan of Robin, all the different Robins, to even Tim Drake, who I think is my least favorite Robin. I've got a bunch of different keys in the Batman universe, but they're all centered around Robin, and so this one goes part and parcel with the with the other one that I just unwrapped a second ago. Man, I'm tired. I'm excited. I'm a little drunk. Ooh, Kate did not give me a pull tab on this one, so let's see what we got here. I'm sorry, I skipped all the information. I think we thought this was going to be a 9.8. The grade was super high, pressing and cleaning. No dings, no damages. Hello, Don Dizzle. Okay. Kate did not give me a pull tab on this one. Where is it? There we go. Yes. Yeah. Beauty, 9.8 white pages. The Boy Who Had 7 special.
Yeah, that's a good book to have it at 9.8.
Yeah, I'm a big Robin fan. I know that some people are like, why do you like Robin? I always wanted to be the sidekick to Batman. Like, I always wanted to be that person who, like, I get to hang out. He's going to teach me how to fight. I'm going to use cool tools, stay up late at night, and fight bad guys. Like, that seemed like a cool gig. So I always connected to the Robins. I thought they were always really interesting. So that was my nerd thing, whatever. Great question, Hack. In the description for this video, you'll find Andrew's Comics and Dogs. And it's an Instagram link to my buddy Andrew, who is in Reno, or right outside Reno in Nevada. And he's my presser and cleaner. And he's been doing all of this for me. He helps me out big time. I sent him a list of 24 books. He pressed and cleaned them all and then gave me a breakdown of what he thought the grades were. I could compare that with my guesstimates. And we talked with TJ on previous episodes of this show and kind of looked at, does it make sense to send this book or versus that book? And I think that's why we're having so many successes overall, is his pressing and cleaning and TJ's expertise have been kind of guiding my decision-making overall. Andrew does awesome work. He's a member of the Symbiote Club with like I Got Issues. And that's how I first found out about him. Then I started sending him stuff. I've sent him almost 50 books all told. And I've been happy with all of it. Now, of the 50, I've only sent 26 to get slabbed. Some of them I just wanted pressed to like think about maybe later down the line. I sent my Hulk 180 last time and he pressed and cleaned that. I'm going to send, I might even send my giant size this next round. We'll see where we're at. But he's clearly earning his stripes on these books. Absolutely.
What's the value?
Yes, let's get over to the value real quick. TJ's keeping me moving here. Let's see here. This book in a 9.8 is $325. More than double the 9.6 price. So this is a nice one. Absolutely awesome. Beauty book. My wife just came in and gave me a thumbs up. She's like, $320. I heard $325. I will tell you, I did not pay anything. I think I paid $30 for that. Plus I got it pressed and cleaned and slabbed. And so here we are. I'm going to catch a breather. Take a sip. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Symbiote Brothers. Kachung knows all about it. He is in that Symbiote Club and he knows those guys really well like me. And I've been proud to hang out with those guys. They are a class act, top to bottom. Great people. All right. TJ, the box is empty. All it is cardboard, a receipt that I have not looked at. I'm putting things aside. Oh, making a little room for myself.
Yes. Save the box. Repurpose, reuse.
I absolutely reuse those boxes. In fact, most of these are going right back into that box to be stored safely out of the way somewhere. This is the last book. Okay. Firstly, it should be said, I'm not going to sell this book. This was the only book of the 50 that I have sent to my presser, the only book where he said to me, hey, if I keep this book, I'll cut you a deal. Like, let me keep this book. Let me keep this book. Trust me, your wife did not hear $320. She heard new purse. There you go. So he was like telling me he is a big fan of the character and wanted this, and he felt like the grade was going to be high enough that he thought, oh, let me have a crack at this. Let me enjoy this. Of course, I said no, because this was a gift from TJ. I had said, this was 2 years ago, that I was hunting for this book. And within a month, TJ had sent me a copy, and Tony Sanders had sent me a copy. Now Tony admits, he's like, oh, I just sent you my reader, but it's not. It's like an 8.0. It's like a nice book. And then TJ sent me this one, which I've never touched. It stayed in the bag. It got sent to Andrew. He pressed and he cleaned it. And now here it is. So if you don't know the character, I think the Sentry is a really cool character. I love the look of this cover. I'm not a Jay Lee fan, but he really did a great job on this cover. All this black generally means a ton of spine ticks. The back cover is really dark as well. You tend to get a lot of spine ticks. So this copy is absolutely beautiful. What did my presser say on this one? I want to say he said 9.6. Yeah, he said 9.6. He's like, I think this is going to be a 9.6, but I didn't know if he was underselling it. Part of me was like, Andrew was like, meh, it might be a 9.8. I want to have it. I think he said it had a shot at a 9.8, but that he was saying, yeah, I think it could be a 9.6, 9.4 at the worst. It would not be lower than that. So are you ready, TJ? Are you ready? Okay. This one had a nice pull tab. It looks like a pull tab right there on the side.
Yay.
242 TJ, the Slabdragon. Oh my gosh. Wow.
What year was that, by the way?
This was 2000, September of the year 2000. Wow. Oh my gosh. I didn't think it was going to do it. I thought a 9.6 for sure. Wow. That is a beauty. Gorgeous copy of a great book. Undervalued, in my opinion. This is a $350 book in a 9.8. At least it was in October.
I don't send anyone crap.
Undervalued, underappreciated character, but a character I really, really liked. And I fell in love with through Tony Sanders, because he was like talking about this character, and I started reading the New Avengers run by Bendis, where he is released from prison and has his arc. And then I went and sought out this Paul Jenkins book and the miniseries that he kind of like was created in. And yeah, really great original idea, and just absolutely digging this. So awesome. Yeah, Kachung, it is an absolutely great way to promote Andrew, and I've been promoting him from the beginning. He's been very helpful in guiding me along with TJ through this process. All right, TJ, can you have a drink now? You feeling good now?
I'm feeling good. Yeah.
All right, so that one's going to get a place of honor. Sandman's going to go off to the side a little bit here. We'll keep up the 3 gifts. Oh, I should. Wow.
I'm more scared about what's the next book of mine I sent you. You're going to send in.
All right. Megaton Man is going to take a little break so I can put up the 4 gifts that I got in this set here. These were all 4 books that came from friends. So every book you got was a 9.8. You had a shot at a 9.8. They came back as 9.8s. Yeah, I got way more 9.8s than I expected. A lot of 9.8s. So that was amazing.
I think your presser underestimates.
I think that's definitely possible. Here,
Which
let's
is the same thing to do because it makes him look better.
This is true. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Well, he doesn't want to disappoint his customer.
Exactly. Yes.
And always better to have them feel like, hey, that worked out really well.
Yeah.
Looks like Mastodon says that box arrived yesterday. Absolutely, Mastodon. I'm glad I hope you enjoy it, and maybe your kids will enjoy it as well. So, hope you appreciate. So I'm filling this cup because in a couple of minutes, I'm going to jump over to JP's, and maybe TJ will come along with me over to TJ's or to JP's. Sorry.
There's too many people on there. My iPad won't work.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Well, then I'm going to hang out backstage with TJ and chat and listen to JP for a little while before I pounce in on that show. JP says, yeah, you got a lot of 9/8s. John is working on his retirement. Yeah, so I mean, obviously, this is a modern submission. I have a way better shot at a lot of 9/8s with the more modern books did better versus the older Gi Joe books. Obviously, are going to struggle a little more. The final issue of Gi Joe is from '94. Most of the rest of these are a little newer, although that is a 1988. Obviously, Matt picked that one out carefully.
If Carlos is still in here, tell him to send those Journey into Mysteries in to get graded.
Ooh, yeah, Los. The pressure's on you, good sir, to make sure you send some of those in. I will say the two books that TJ has gifted me that he said send in are the two that I've sent in so far. And they both did very well, obviously. My plan was to send in a TJ book with every submission, but my next submission is going to be probably a value. Isn't value tier the next one up or whatever?
Yeah.
So my Giant Size X-Men 94, some of those not so new books will probably be in the second round of the third, I guess, technically overall round of submissions. I will probably do a show with TJ and Rod here in the next month or two, holding up some of the books that are in that range and deciding this looks like a high grade. Is it worth slabbing and those kind of things? And TJ can give me some advice and we can price out and decide, is this a book worth slabbing? I was going to go through my entire X-Men collection overall, my Claremont run, and just say, how high grade are some of these? Are they worth pressing and cleaning? I know my Hulk 180 and my Giant Size X-Men and my X-Men 94 are all a lock. They're all going. I have some super lower grade Avengers books that I might decide to include, Avengers 8 being one of those. But they're not super high grade books, so I don't know. That's what's coming up for me and this series of submissions. So this is the end of season 2 of John's CGC submissions, and season 3 is just around the corner.
Yep. You should send in your first appearance of Wonder Man.
Yes, that one is a higher grade than issue 8. Absolutely. That is definitely a higher grade. TJ says John listens. So that one is going to get pressed and cleaned with the others. And then we can suss it out when we get the estimates out on the other end. TJ, I mean, obviously, thank you for the gift, but thank you for being willing to hang out on your day off and sweat through this with me.
I'm more than happy to. Yep.
I hope you enjoyed it at least a little bit.
Of course I did.
I'm sorry that Rod, you couldn't make it, buddy. I know family first. I totally understand, man. The link to Rod and TJ's channels are down below, so you should definitely check them out. And the link to Andrew's Instagram is down below. And I know that he was in between pressings right now, meaning he was pressing his own books and commenting on how I haven't had a chance to press my own books in a while. So if you have books you would love to send him, I think he's got an opening a little bit right now. It might be the chance to send him some stuff. I'm going to be I'm probably a couple of months away from sending him my next set of books and then hopefully getting them back and on and on and on. So that's my next round. And it's going to be some of those big boy books that I've been waiting to do this for. I felt like I wanted to learn how to do this with my modern books and then move on from there. But this is all new to me. If Rod has never submitted and TJ's moved into, I think you're in 75th place on the CGC.
I dropped back down to 76.
76th on the CGC census, people. 76. That's an insane number. So I have novice to expert, and I'm obviously somewhere on the novice side, but I'm still in the middle of the spectrum as I'm learning how to do this. I will say, TJ, at some point, my plan is to test drive CBCS. Just for the sake of content, I want to send some books in and just be able to compare it and say, like, I did it.
Yes. Kind of a waste of money to have to resubmit it back to CGC again. But
well, I have a few that are CBCS slabs that I would want to try out their new slabs and just be able to say, hey, this is what the new slab looks like.
For
upgrade.
That's a great idea, actually, for show content.
And then I've got a couple that I wanted to try the signature verification and just see what that's like. And then I may end up going green label on them down the road. But I wanted to test drive it. I've got that Kirby signed book that I think is legit, and I would love to have it at least looked at. So I think it's possible that 2022 will be the year of test driving CBCS and just kind of seeing what that's like. So that's going to be my long-term look. Yeah. No offense to the Slabdragon.
It's fine.
So as always, the links are all down below. This is part of a playlist. You can see my last unboxing in that playlist, my first round. You can see my reholder submission, and you can see all the discussions that we've had. My most watched video on this channel is actually not one of the unboxings in this series. It's just TJ and I and Rod talking about value and why a certain book would be a better choice versus another. So you can look through and kind of see maybe there's a video in this series that speaks to you in some way. So thank you guys for hanging out for this hour and a quarter. We're jumping over to JP Budget Collecting. Congrats on 2 years. Congrats on 1,500 subs to JP. And that's where the party's going to be. I'm going to be listening at first while they're partying, hanging out with TJ here. And then at some point, I'll crash the party as well. TJ, you got anything coming up? Anything you want to shout out? I know you love JP's show on Saturdays.
Yeah, I love JP's show on Saturdays. And I like Geek Aficionado's new show. That's something I'll be watching on a regular basis.
So last night, Geek Aficionado Jimmy debuted a new show that's going to come up again on Tuesday. He's got his Grail Hunters, looking at what books are you hunting in 2021 series. Great show. It was a lot of fun. Even though he had Bearded Comic Bro on there, it was still really good. Yeah. Comic Man Andy. I'm trying to remember who else he had on there. I can't remember.
They all had beard. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. My brain's a little. I'm in an excited flurry here.
And I still enjoy Wednesday night's second show,
which we had. I thought we had one of our most unusual but also fun kind of shows this week.
The second show?
Yeah.
Yeah, the second show was great. You interviewed an actual writer of the book. That was wonderful.
I can't, obviously David Pepos didn't know what he was in for, but he basically crashed our book club where we tear into comic books and was willing to wade in with Scout's Honor. So if you missed Wednesday night, Alec and I broke down Scout's Honor with the creator of the comic book.
That was a joy. I wish it was longer.
I honestly want to try to convince Alec to do the same thing for issue 2, just to have him come and do it again.
Yeah.
I think it was just a lot of fun.
Yeah, he was really nice.
He's an awesome guy. And if you guys haven't read Spencer and Locke, which is basically Calvin and Hobbes if Calvin grew up and became a noir police detective, that's the plot. It's just phenomenal.
Yeah.
Now,
maybe you now can make that show 2 hours long and start it at 10.
You're coming up with a really great idea here.
And
something to think about.
Review more books and have more guests.
And Alec liked the book, which is, it's a rarity.
Yeah.
He said he gave it an 8.5. I would have given it a 9. I think we held off giving scores to it because, David was there. I didn't want to be hard on him.
Yes. Yeah.
That would have been awkward. But we could still get into what we liked, didn't like, what we hoped for the future and all that kind of stuff.
But the creator should know 8.5 is very high.
That's what Alex said. If I had forced him to give a grade, he would have prefaced it.
Yes. That'd be a 10 in most people's world. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Hello to Seawood. We are bouncing out of here. I appreciate you coming by, good sir. We just did all 14 grade reveals from CGC, so you can catch this on the rewind. We're jumping over to JP Budget Collecting's celebration show tonight, and we're going to get out of here. And thank you again, TJ, and I will see all of you again soon.